Okay, new Disventure Camp episode. I'm ready, and I know that Ivy is okay. She will be okay. Okay, let's watch this and hope for the best. Ivy! That's 4 votes. No, this is the worst day ever. I can't believe Hannah did this. Hello, you bad knuckles. Total sad MK fan this time with the review of the new Disventure Camp episode. And I have a lot to say about this episode. It wasn't bad, but the elimination, you guys saw what happened. Yeah. So today is the review. I hope you guys enjoy. And I'm gonna try not to get really angry at a certain character here. So let's start this shit. For the first time, the episode starts calm, Logan making jokes, everyone laughing, even Anastasia, she's happy because she doesn't have more problems, Caitlyn is eliminated. Everything is nice and cool and no problems. Until Spencer starts talking. Natalia is still mad at Spencer because she doesn't like him, and Anastasia, even though he's grateful because he helped, he's still gonna be the next one out because she doesn't want to eliminate Natalia. And she doesn't trust him, so yeah. And Natalia is super rude to him. I understand she doesn't like him, but at this point, I think she did cross the line a bit. Like, free bully, he wasn't even doing, the thing of being sarcastic or rude. He's just talking. She was a bit unnecessary. I understand she doesn't like him, but, she could have calmed down a bit. I still like Natalia, though. And then Spencer gets sad and then goes to be alone, and Logan follows him, and again a Maffling scene, because all the episodes will have a Logan and Spencer scene apparently. But this time it wasn't okay or nice, like they have funny moments and stuff, they are okay. No, this was actually a really good interaction, and you understand Spencer's character is way more. He isn't just a jerk and doesn't have feelings. Like, the whole Diego thing really made him feel bad and sad, and he knows he will be eliminated because no one likes him, and that's so sad. And he also tells the thing about his ex-boyfriend, and he actually got a breakup with him, but yeah, whatever, we all knew that. But if it was just the sad scene, it would be a good scene because we understand Spencer characters more. But what Logan adds and the way he says and to comfort Spencer is way better, because he's like, oh, perfect people doesn't exist, everyone does mistakes, perfect things doesn't exist. Is that peanut butter? It's goofy and sweet at the same time. I love this scene, and Logan blush at the end, so we all know how this thing will go into end. But even though they don't end up as a couple, because I kind of ship them now, but not like some people, they're like, oh my god, they're gonna be a couple. Like, oh, if it happens, good. If it doesn't happen, whatever. I just want to see how this goes, and I really like this duo, and their interactions are really great. Yeah, I say it. You guys all can chill out now with Spencer and Logan fans. I like this interactions. Now we go to the red scene with Isabel, Jade, and sorry, I can't say her name. Hannah. So it's Jade, Isabel talking with her about strategy and those stuff, but the interaction doesn't last long because Benji's in trouble and Hannah has to save her friend. And we have another emotional scene, that's time with Jade and Isabel, and we find out in this scene that Isabel was removed for her coven, so she's technically not a nun anymore. I mean, she still is, but this is another coven and it's another thing, and I think it didn't work. And why this happened? Well, because she was using social medias. And why this happened? Well, I can't say it or I'm gonna be so cancelled. But I think it was sad. Really sad. And Isabel says she just wants to find herself and her path and those stuff, and Jade comforts her, and it's also sad because she mentioned her skin and her problems she have with the other people, and people think she's ugly. And my god, this scene, I love this scene. It's sad, it's seriously sad, way more sad than the Spencer one, but it's also a bit comforting because you see they actually telling those stuff to each other, so they aren't just in alliance because they need vote. I think they actually are good friends and want to share those stuff with each other. And it was so sweet. I love the scene, and it made Jade have way more personality and way more character than just alliances and votes, you know? She really cared about Isabel. And the final scene with the hug is just perfect. I love the scene and everything about this. I love this friendship, and my god, I would be sad if they were eliminated. But I would prefer one of them be eliminated than what actually happened in the episode. Okay, alright. Calm, moving on. The rest of the red team is sitting, just enjoying themselves, and Ivy is being super cute and always nice and trying to put everyone together in the same alliance and wanted to be friends with Hannah since Benji now is friends with Zayd. And it's sweet. I love this type of alliance, this friendship, and though it's not really funny as villains, it's still cool because it's Ivy forming an alliance and stepping on her game. And I really enjoy this, and she really wants to do it and wants to eliminate Jade or Isabel because it makes sense. They are big threats. And Benji trusts them since he agreed with Ivy. And Ivy really wants to be friends with Hannah. But then Hannah says this.
I still think me and Benji's best shot is with Jade and Isabel.
Girl, what's your problem? Why Jade and Isabel will be better choices since the last episode you say you couldn't trust them? Like, what the hell? They are bigger threats, they are better at challenge, they are better in strategies, they are better in everything, they already full two of your friends. Why the hell you wanna stay with them? And does it make sense? What happened here? And then she have a talk with Benji that made her things even worse.
Let's go with Zayd and Ivy, not Isabel and Jade. Their alliance sounds great.
And where does that leave us in the merge? Think critically, Benji.
Doing that even way more than you. Benji's plan makes way more sense. Why the hell Hannah wants to go with Jade and Isabel to the merge? They are the best threads in the game, and Jade still had the alliance with Spencer. She really thinks she will be part of their alliance and not gonna be backstabbed, because I don't know if you remember, Hannah, you're the most popular girl here. Everyone loves you and you have a good personality and you are a social butterfly, just like Ivy. She will see you as a threat, Jade or Isabel. One of them will, and you will be eliminated and left in the elimination boat alone. Congratulations, your strategy and plan doesn't make sense. You need to listen to Benji more, you know. But so everyone forgets, Hannah has a dumb plan. She explains she was a terror at school, just like Benji, to confront him. I'm not surprised with her plan. It's obvious she missed some classes, especially if we're about thinking straight. I like this interaction between them, but what Hannah says, her plan is just so dumb that I forget about the rest of the conversation and just focus about her plan because it doesn't make any sense. But now it's finally challenge time, and the challenge is to build a ladder, but the parts of the ladder are in the elephant. They have to get the things out of the elephant so they can build a ladder, climb to a place, and shoot a cannon to destroy the other team's flag. This challenge was a bit weird, but I like the challenge. It was cool to see they had to face a giant animal. Now is the part of the reveal where I just say the most interesting things in the challenge because they weren't a lot. But the ones that I want to point out are actually funny or good scenes. We have Benji freaking out, interrupting a romantic moment. We have Anastasia and Jade showing they don't care about if the others die unless they win the challenge, using the elephant and almost killing people. Yeah, that was funny. We have a little moment to the people that ship this horrible ship named Hanji.
That wasn't that bad.
It was...
Oops. Oh, my hero.
I hate this fucking ship. Oh, we also have this scene that was also funny.
Ladies first. Age before beauty.
Oh, crap. I don't know, I just really love this scene. Oh, and we also have Ivy risking her life to save Hannah and Benji. If this challenge was after this episode, Ivy will let them to die. But both teams manage to build the stair, but the red team ends first, and Ivy and Zayd go shoot for the team. And in the other team, Anastasia decides to shoot for a team, and Spencer wants help. But Anastasia doesn't trust Spencer, so she goes with Logan. That is her friend, okay? You guys got this? Stop using the non-male thing to hate on Anastasia. Thank you. And unfortunately, the blue team wins the challenge. Okay, here we go.
Plan
Zayd's
is
really confident
set.
they will win.
Benji and I
because
are
Jade
close.
and Isabel
Ivy
only
and
have
I
an
are
alliance. Benji is his
closer.
friend, so he
And
will
thanks
vote with
to
him.
Ivy's charm,
and Ivy can
Hannah
convince
should flip
Hannah
the
to
vote.
vote with them.
I
And
know
Ivy
it
obviously
sounds
will vote with
impossible,
Zayd.
but
So it's
hey.
an easy vote. They will vote out Jade.
I get
and
to
it's
say
over,
an actress
right?
is my-
Apparently no, because Jade, Hannah, and Isabel want to vote out Zayd because he's better at challenges and better with people, and Benji doesn't want to vote to Zayd because he's friends with him. So Hannah has to convince him vote for Zayd. And okay, it makes sense Zayd go now because in the whole season he did nothing. It would make sense. I wouldn't complain about it. But it still doesn't make sense for Hannah's plan and strategy to vote out Zayd or Ivy because it's super dumb and she can't trust Jade or Isabel. But okay, I get it. They do this to eliminate a character that was nothing and is nothing now.
Why him over Jade?
Because Jade is good at this game, and we're not in a place to make a move against her.
We don't know what else she's done.
But what we do know is she knows how to play the game. It's time we do the same.
This must be the dumbest strategy I ever heard in my life. I mean, you don't want Zayd to stay in the game because he gives that challenge. So you want someone who is a better player than him, strategically saying? Like, this doesn't make sense because you can win challenge, but you don't have a strong alliance, you're gone. So it doesn't make sense. And another thing, you don't want to eliminate Jade because you're not in a position to make a move against her. If you don't tell everyone you're doing this and stay in the alliance with Ivy and Zayd, you still can make a move against her, or just pretend you're going to go move against her, go against Isabel. They will lose the idol because, of course, you don't know, but you can't think of this. I mean, you guys are four. It's not a big deal. It's just use your fucking head. And you go the merge with Isabel and Jay is basically a death sentence because you will be eliminated because they will backstab you because they way better players than you.
You're not playing the game. You're willingly being their pawn. This isn't you, Hannah.
I don't have a choice! Every time I try to be me, I lose another friend.
Aw, what a sad thing. Maybe it was not just because you were being yourself. Maybe just because you didn't have a good strategy or a good move in your head. Then now that you have and you can protect your friends, that is Benji, that is not target now. You want to follow what the others are thinking and not listen to your friend and have all the right here. What happened to her in this episode? I don't know. The writers were like drunk or something while they were writing this, or just wanted to make her jump on purpose to eliminate a character that had potential. That was like, not to mention that Jade and Isabel don't like Benji at all. So she will lose her friend no matter what because they hate Benji. It's really clear that. And while Hannah is almost frying her brain because she's using all the brain cells she had, Ivy appears talking about the alliance and giving her really valid points why she stay with Zayd and Ivy and not Jade and Isabel. But Hannah doesn't want to hear it apparently. And the scene is just sad because it seems deep down Ivy knows she's gonna be backstabbed, and this hurts so much, especially for me.
I am. There's a bigger threat. Benj, if I make a move, my own move, would you support me?
Always.
Of course you will. You make the sad baby face. Ugh.
Zayd might be a physical threat in the merge, but not everything will play to his strengths. What's more dangerous is someone with a silver tongue.
Again, this doesn't make sense. Wouldn't Isabel would be a better pick than Ivy? Everyone apparently dislikes Ivy or just don't listen to her. And everyone likes Isabel and listen to the innocent nun. It doesn't make sense what you're suggesting, Hannah. Are you dumb or something? And let's forget, you also have the best social game here because everyone loves you apparently. So eliminating Ivy, you just eliminated a player that no one likes because apparently everyone hates her, and you eliminate a player that's not good a chance either. This move didn't make sense at all, you fucking bitch.
Ivy. That's 4 votes.
And Hannah decided to eliminate Ivy. After everything Benji, Ivy and Zayd told her, she decided to go with Isabel and Jade, and Benji helped her.
You can blame me, Ivy.
Yes, you should, you fucking dumbass. What do you have instead of a brain? A cup full of margarita? Must be that. Oh my god, what a dumb move.
I'm not blaming anyone. I get it. It's kill or be killed.
I promise it's not personal.
So you didn't target me because of my personal relationship with Zaid?
You fucking bitch, you gotta be kidding me. Not even to apologize or say something. It's unbelievable.
You never understood me at all.
No need to be dramatic.
I can hear you, Jade.
Not just you, everyone can hear what she's saying. Everyone can see she has a secret alliance with Spencer. Everyone can see she's the bigger threat. But no, she isn't. We have to keep her in the game until the merge. So, I want to throw my phone at the wall right now. I'm so angry by making this. Anyway, Ivy has a final goodbye with Zaid that was really cute and sad. And this is how my favorite character, the one I was rooting since the season started, is eliminated in the most shitty way possible and the worst elimination in the whole season until now. And now Zaid extremely angry at everyone. And now revenge plot, baby. Now he will become a more interesting character, maybe. You can take anything out of a man, thus never the girl. And well, this was the Disventure Camp episode. And my god, I have so much to say, but I think I already said enough. And I want to just give some points, you know. First, the good things. The whole blue team was good. Anastasia, Logan, Spencer, Natalia. Richard didn't say much, but I really don't care about him, so whatever. But it's unbelievable a character like him still in the game and probably will reach merge without doing anything memorable or great or, you know, at least interesting. Red team, now that's the problem here. I don't blame Jade and Isabel for voting up Ivy that way. They just want their alliance to stay in the game, and they never liked Zaid or Ivy, and they want to eliminate them since the beginning, so it makes sense, and me complaining about them voting off her doesn't make sense, and it's not a problem. They have great interactions, they are good characters, but now Benji and Hannah voting off Ivy, and now what of them? It's completely idiotic. Now, Zaid is really mad at them. Hannah made the dumbest move ever. Now she's probably the next target, because if the merge doesn't happen, who she thinks will be the next eliminated? Because he's alone, he's not a threat anymore, he's broken. So who was the one who was, I don't know, being great at challenge, have good interactions, and the only one having an alliance? Oh yeah, Smith's little dumb here. And Jade and Isabel still have the idol, so they can convince Zaid to vote up Hannah because she's a way bigger threat than him now. And when Zaid and Benji are alone and try to, I don't know, vote together to eliminate Jade or Isabel, they just use the idol to eliminate one of them. Congratulations, Hannah, your strategy was horrible. And I'm not just complaining because was Ivy eliminated. If Zaid was the one eliminated and not Ivy, I would still be mad because the way the elimination happened was terrible. And I'm just mad. You know, Hannah was extremely dumb this episode, and sometimes didn't even seem the same character. Like, they took off her brain cells because they wanted a shock elimination. What is this, All-Star 2.0? And no, I'm not gonna blame Benji that much. Okay, was dumb he voted with Hannah. Yes, but I think I can understand. He didn't want to make his friends sad, and he knows if he voted off Jade, it would be a tiebreaker between Jade and Ivy. And if Ivy lost the tiebreaker, that was really possible because these, I have to admit, Ivy's terrible at challenge. Jade would be really mad at him and target him, and he didn't want to vote his friend at Zaid, so I can pass this, okay? I won't blame Benji, but I'm still a bit mad about it. He needs to stop listening to Hannah. I don't know how the hell the animation cartoons writers write some episodes, but sometimes since they took the pen, put it in the middle of their butt, and just go write it in the paper and see what happened, because this elimination in this whole episode plot of the elimination cause is super shit. Now I'm only rooting for Anastasia and Spencer to win, and since I'm doing this, you're gonna be eliminated because every time I root for a character, they lose the challenge and they end up eliminated, and it's super shit way. It's always like this. So I don't know, I'm gonna root for Richard or Benji to win, because if I do that, they won't win. Anyway, I guess I'm just angry that my favorite was eliminated. But yeah, it hurt a lot. Now let's predict who will be the next eliminated of each team. The red team Hannah will be her the next eliminated. Let me dream, okay? She'll be the next one because it'll be really funny and really satisfying her being eliminated because of Jada and Isabel. And notice that her strategy didn't work because it didn't. And the blue team, I don't know. I don't see Spencer being eliminated, obviously because he has immunity. But the others seem like have a lot of chances of being eliminated. Anastasia, no way she's being eliminated, obviously making the merge along with Logan. So the problem is Natalia or Richard. And if I had to guess, it would be Richard. He's doing nothing. He has basically no lines this episode, and I can't see a plot of him in the next episode besides, I don't know, helping Logan, but he can do that in the next episode and be eliminated. Unless the next episode is the merge or the next episode is like, oh, a comeback challenge. Please don't be a comeback challenge because this means I have 0 chance of coming back. But anyway, so my next eliminated picks are Richard or Hannah. My God, I hate to say this. I know this seems I really hate Hannah, but I don't. All the episodes she was in before this one, she was great, one of my favorites. I just really hated her in this episode in elimination. She was super dumb, and I just want her eliminated so she learned and noticed how dumb she was. Well, that was the episode and what I think will happen in the next ones. It was extremely annoying, the elimination and the way Hannah acts the entire episode. But at least the challenge was a bit cool and we have a little interactions that were nice, especially involving the blue team. And I don't know, I just feel really bad because I was really my favorite, and seeing her being eliminated, especially in a shitty way like this, it was extremely sad. I felt bad, like really bad. I know I'm being a bit dramatic because of a cartoon, but it happens, you know? And all my favorites are eliminated in a stupid way. First Lake in season 2, then Gabby and Grad in All Stars, and now this. I only hope Anastasia or Spencer don't be eliminated in a stupid way too. Because if they are eliminated, who will be in the finale? Benji against Richard against Natalia? Oh my god, no, that would be terrible. Animation cartoons always picks the best characters eliminated in a shitty way, and they focus on characters no one cares. I mean, nothing against Zayd, but he's not that interested than Ivy or Richard. He's not that interested than Linda or Amelie or any other character eliminated before him. It is just so stupid. I don't know why they always pick the worst characters to go for in a game. Or is Rhea in Alley in All Stars, or season 2 that Kara come back, so technically make way further than Lake, or season 1 that Den was really far, but Ashley was eliminated before him. Like, I don't know how they choose this, but this is stupid. Anyway, that was the video. Subscribe and all, and goodbye. And before the video ends, just a little minute of silence because of our eliminated queen. Honey, you dumbass!